I'm live. One person's here. They've been in waiting. Hey, appreciate you being here and waiting. I hope you're doing well. I barely made it here myself. I literally got here with seconds to spare. 3 of you here. That's awesome. Appreciate y'all being here because this is the last one of the year. Not the last one ever, just the last one for this year. What is up, Jordan? It has been a while. I've been crazy busy. I hope you're doing well. You're here, so that's a good thing for me. Brandy, what is up? You are right on time. I appreciate that. Well, I mean, appreciate you being here whenever you get here. What the hell? So, YouTube, I had to approve your blessing. What's up, Purple? That's weird. I had to approve the blessing. That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh well. Uh, yeah, I cut it really close. I shot 3 videos today. I have 4 to edit. One of them is for my Patreon channel. But I shot 3 videos. I got 2 edited, sucked down some lunch, and got here just barely in time. And actually, I had to make my coffee. So I hope y'all are doing well, very well. What's up, DC? Ah. And that's not counting the fact I had to get up at 3:30 to go to work. I gave myself an extra 30 minutes sleep for the. Oh, I know. I love this. She gave me another one that says world's okayest dad. I like that one too. Man. Like crazy busy today. Got to work, did what I had to do, came home, sat down, shot videos, started editing. I was hoping I could get something uploaded before the live stream, but that didn't work out. If everything goes accordingly, when I finish live stream, I'll go feed the cows, come home, finish editing the 2 videos I have left, and get everything uploaded today. It might be late, but I'll get everything uploaded today. Does anybody got anything interesting going on? Anything funny? Or it's snowing. I am so glad I'm not there. It is currently 72 degrees where I live in Texas. What is up, James? Oh, wow. From China. That's dope, man. Thank you for being here. Wow. Way back. Oh, shit. When I was still trying to get enough subscribers, I used to interact with a female that lives in China. She was from Africa, but she lives in China. Her name was Sahara something, or the name of her channel. That was pretty cool because she did videos around China showing you different things. Went ice skating and my sister kept falling. I can't laugh because I'd probably be falling too. I'm a good roller skater. I've never. DC, yes, I did. Um, I did hear about that. That sucks. Sucks bad. But I mean, oh, Jordan, you live in Vegas. Usually, y'all's weather is about the same as ours. What's up, Krauser? Man, I'm glad y'all are here. This is gonna make this interesting right off the bat. I hate to sound like that guy, but please click that like button. It's actually been helping. Just recover from. Yeah, James. I have a lot of friends that have had it really bad. Uh, I've had it 3 times. My daughter's had it twice. Uh, my granddaughter, I think she's had it twice, and none of the times have been bad at all. It's gonna sound weird. I think it's funny. My doctor's fully vaccinated, and she said this last time she got COVID, she thought she was gonna die. I'm like, but you're fully. Oh, hey, I live in Central Texas, James. Okay, you're slightly away from where I am. I'm in Coryell County, right by. I refuse to say the new name. Right by Fort Hood. I will never call it the name they changed. Wow, I ran 2 people off that quick. Wow. I wish the screen would say just like that. The picture looks good. Oh, I know where that's at. Yeah, if I didn't drink coffee today, y'all would get to see me sleep and hear me snore. Man, I'm glad y'all are here. Few people missing that are normally here, the group to make it complete, but everybody freeze up. They're waiting for me to pull a rabbit out of my hat. Yes. About a few about a few Japanese fans. Um, I can't remember. I've reacted to Hagane. I can't remember if it was before I um was no longer on the radio show that I was on. Let me look. I can't remember if I reacted to them on my channel but I have reacted. I know who they are. Have I lived anywhere besides Texas? Yes, I have. I was born in Florida. We lived in Arizona, but I was real little and I don't remember that. Uh, we lived in Oklahoma. I do remember that. Lived in Washington State, and I've lived in Germany. If I ever moved from Texas, which I don't think I would, I've tried 3 times to move, so that's why I figure piss on it. This is just where I'm going to be. Um, but if I moved out of the state, I would probably move to Colorado. No, well, I know a bunch of people in Colorado, so that's probably why I would go to Colorado. I know a bunch of people in Washington, and I love Washington State because it reminds me of Germany. Are German people nice? Yes, but I mean, especially now they're removing posts, they're probably getting back to the way they were. But a lot of Americans went over there and treated them like shit, which I hated that. I had another idea to save the channel. Co-react with the cow and call it. Hey, I do have a new thing coming up. Oh no, the pause. No, the reason I paused. Oh, I want to go to Australia so bad. That's on my bucket list. Purple. The reason I paused. Oh, that's cool. I know some dope ass people in Australia. They're so friendly, just like my friends that live in the UK. They tell me when I come, let them know. But Purple, the reason I paused was overall, I had a great experience. When I went over there, I treated them with respect. I started learning their customs and I learned their language. So I, with a few exceptions, didn't have any issues at all. But you got the shitheads that go over there and that typical American attitude, like we're better than everyone. And so, yes, that creates some problems. But a lot of the GIs treated Germans like shit. Oh, psst, messing around. Grr, here I am. Thought you wanted to know. I gotta look up Hagane to see if I reacted to him. Like I said, I know we did it on the radio show. No, I have not reacted to them on my channel, but we did on the radio show. Please try. Please try what? Well, you keep saying please try for, James. Did I miss something? Oh, Hagane? Okay. Give me a song. Type of, oh, super. I think that's the song we reacted to on the radio show. But since I am no longer on the radio show, um, what the fuck? Um, hang on, my phone's messing up. There's a song by a band called Power Man 5000. It's called Super Villain. I love that song. Wait a minute. Don't give me a laundry list. I ignore those. Ah! I haven't seen him here yet, but Terry will tell you I ignore those. Oh yeah, I saw him in concert, and Spider is a much better singer than his brother. Much, much better singer. Uh, yeah, I do. I'm trying to get myself out of the hole right now with YouTube, and it's working so far. Um, but yes, I do plan on doing some more reactions to stuff like that. Those take me a little longer than the music reactions, and right now I am so busy that the music reactions are pretty much what I'm doing right now because that's all I have time, and my jokes, which I haven't posted one on this channel as an experiment. Had some kid on my 6 Minutes channel get upset because of one of my jokes. I was like, "You're not even supposed to be here. You're a kid. All my jokes, all my stuff is marked not for kids." You can tell I was wearing headphones. My hair's still kind of messed up. But yes, I will do some more of those. I want to do some of the really good ones too, not just the ass hats that don't belong there, but really good ones. Because there are some amazing people that try out. Man, I keep running people off. Could it be the cup? Could it be my Pizza Planet shirt? Weird. Right. Oh, thanks, man. Um, I didn't. Oh, let me ask y'all why y'all are here. Uh, one of my patrons asked me to do it on my Patreon channel. So, uh, my Love Bites reaction that I did, all that choppiness, that's experimenting with a different type of editing that I've told works better on YouTube. So I'm experimenting with it. But one of my patrons wanted to see the uncut video. Um, so I released it uncut with all the long pauses and everything that's in it is in it. I used to do that a long time ago. I removed almost nothing from my videos, but trying to do what I'm supposed to do. They said to edit like I've been recently editing. I did just shoot a video today that's uncut The Demi Lovato video that I'm going to release today is completely uncut. I cut out the beginning where I take my breath before I say three, two, one, and I cut out the end where I go to pause the camera because who needs to see that shit? So it's uncut. It's one continuous thing. So I didn't really goof up too much. I made two mistakes in that, but I don't really care about making the mistakes. I just try to make better videos, trying to appease more people and move up. But because I've been kind of stuck in the same spot where I'm at for quite some time now. You know, the funny thing about doing these live streams, I talk to myself out loud like this all the time. I have full blown conversations with myself. So this isn't weird for me at all. Just sitting here talking and having to wait for the delay for you to respond. Uh, yeah, I sit around babble like this by myself all the time. And yes, before anybody asks, I do answer myself as well. That's how I work out a lot of stuff. You know, this next year I want to try to do some really different shit. I got to keep doing the music stuff, but I'm going to try to get some really different stuff out. Yeah, y'all would be surprised that I'm not locked up if you actually heard me when I'm alone. I when I work out jokes by myself, I just say them out loud, and if it makes me laugh, I write it down. If I think it will make other people laugh, I write it down. Uh, I got friends at work that I test out jokes on, and I don't walk up and go, "Hey, here's a joke." When you do that, people are really kind of odd about it. They don't actually give you, "Wow, I ran 4 people off in one swoop right there. That's dope." Um, what is up, Jake? I got your message, man. I've added to the list for next week. Uh, so I just drop them into conversations and see how people respond. Because if we drop it into a conversation and they don't know it's a joke or then it sounds good. Yeah, I get that, James. Yeah, there's several different there's several different things that cause issues, and people have told me several different ways to get around those things. Some people say it works, some people say it don't. So I don't know. Uh, but but I get that. Uh, I've had people in America say they can't even find my Patreon channel. And again, I'm not pushing that on here. It's just that's part of what I do. So those guys get what they want, except for the shit that's going to give me copyright strikes. It doesn't matter because I don't have to worry about views there. I have to worry about views on YouTube. If I'm not getting the views, they don't push my videos. If they don't push my videos, it affects a whole lot of stuff. So that's part of the reason for that. I mean, it's like I had to tone down my cussing. When I first started shooting videos, when I first started my channel, I just talked the way I do in real life, and they did not push my videos at all. So then once I learned to deal with it and start somewhat censoring myself, and the thing that gets me is if you have enough subscribers, they let you slide on that. You can say whatever you want to say. But when you're a little creator like me, don't do that. You'd be amazed at how they treat us. The worst part for me is when they send me the letter telling me it's my fault. What's up, Ryan Franz? Um, Krauser, those shows are 100% fake. Every bit of it's fake, fake, fake. However, the only value I get from the shows is they do actually let people with real talent onto the show. But you can bet your ass the person that's going to win almost every time is the one with the best job story. It's so tough. Like I said the other week, that's why I did not get on to America's Got Talent. I left that blank. They gave me a page and a half to write my story. My story. I could have put on there that I beat a 2-year meth addiction, and 11 months later, I was homeless. But that's not what I wanna get on the show for. So if my jokes couldn't get me on the show, just that without some sob story, I didn't wanna be on there. And then when they invited me back the next year, I just deleted my performer's profile. I told them, "No, after that experience, there's no way I would go again. I'm not that guy." I especially don't want them to announce me if I got on the show. "It took him 4 tries, but he finally made it." No, that's a loser. Huh. I don't have a beard, so it don't bother me. No, I guess that would feel I did have a beard one time and I shaved it off. I know you're saying you shaved yours off. I remember when I shaved mine off when I had grown it. I grew it just to see all my friends had them. I was like, "Oh, that looks interesting. Let me get one." So I grew one and it sucked. So, yeah, I shaved it off. I don't think I had it 6 months, but I don't like beards. What's up, Jonathan? Hopefully, Jonathan, I'm glad you're here. Hopefully, your video will be up today. It's in my queue for editing. I have one more video to edit and then yours. Yours is really long with that 13-minute song. 13 minutes and 22 seconds. And then the other song was not long. So, but it's ready to edit. I did as much edited. Oh, Jake. Oh, I didn't do a bunch. That's not what I meant when I said editing. Hang on a second. Um, yeah, see, Jake, now that I'm getting older, it starts growing in fast and then it just stops. And it's that prickly pear shit that hurts every time you touch it. So, um, I appreciate that, man. Uh, yeah, the one of the videos I did today, I tried to, like I told you in our conversation, I'm trying to find a happy middle ground so it doesn't look so choppy. But as I told them earlier, you weren't here. I'm releasing a Demi Lovato video today on my YouTube channel that is uncut. I cut off the beginning where I take a breath right before I say three, two, one, and I cut off the end right before I pause the camera. So I'm gonna see how that goes. It's a short song, but so it's completely uncut. I do have to do a volume adjustment for the video, the music, and my voice. So that's the only type, but everything that's in it is in it, to include 2 mistakes. Oh, Jonathan, this song that she released to or that I reacted to today, she didn't release it today. I really like this one. Make sure you pay attention to the transitions if you're like into music, the way she transitions from the verse into the chorus. I really that caught my attention. I really like that part. The song's called Freak. I really like it. Um, yeah, I wasn't a huge Demi fan. I felt bad for her when she was going through all of her problems and all those people were saying all that shit online. I have a very mean sense of humor, but a lot of people cross the line. When somebody's suicidal like that, for you to keep pushing them, that's just I can't say what it is because I'll lose my monetization, but it's not nice. uh, but yeah, I really like the song, but I stumbled twice in it, and I left it, and well, twice. I forgot Nina Strauss's name for a moment, and I paused the video when it was almost over. I left those in. I left everything in. So depending on how well that goes, I may just start doing that with all my videos. The only thing I don't like is when the main thing I'm trying to cut out is the dead air when I'm actually having to think about what I'm saying because I have to not cuss or to keep it to a minimum, but definitely not drop f bombs. What's up, guy? Uh, Glad you can make it. We're fluctuating really good right now with this, and everybody's talking that's here, so I really like that. Um, but if I can get my YouTube videos back to just that, to where all I have to do is edit the volume between the music and my voice, that'd be dope. Brandy, that Brandy's not in Detroit. Brandy's in England. Unless visiting. I didn't mean to step up like that, but yeah, that what's her face thing, it didn't it didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to. I really only upset one person that I saw, unless I've been missing a bunch of comments. But I only got one person that really got upset about it, and then they made me laugh, telling me that they're not going to follow my channel. You know, Brandy, if I ever make it to England, I have to do this because of European vacation, and I do it with my kids. Used to do it with my kids all the time. Now that they're grown, we don't do it so much. All right, that's cool, man. About how long it takes me to make coffee. Um, what I don't know what that is, Ryan. So help me out with some description. If you don't want to do it here, email me. Uh, that's how a lot of people that do stuff. What is up, Water Walker? Ryan, but this is my email address. This is how a lot of people talk to me off of here. I always respond to my emails, uh, except people that send me songs. Go listen to this song, and then I have to have time to listen to those songs. But so yeah, if you would explain that to me, send me an email and let me know, and then I can decide if I want to do that. Uh, but I'm definitely interested in doing some shit outside of music. Um, as y'all know, I watch SS Sniper Wolf's channel. She reacts to all sorts of other shit, and it does well. I could, I would never do as well as she does. But all right, Purple, peace, man. Appreciate you being here. Uh, oh, something cool about my Love Bites reaction that I just did for the new one. I have it happened to my mom and a few other people. All right, cool, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Um, but Google was actually recommending my reaction to Love Bites. I thought that was pretty dope. I love that song, man. Holy shit. That song was awesome. But yeah, yeah, I thought that was cool that Google was actually recommending it because I'm like, hey, YouTube don't care, but Google does, even though, that's kind of weird that they're the same. Huh? I didn't even think about that. Weird. Uh, man. Oh, I'm sure it is, man. That song, I, I, I heard one person criticize it. Actually, a comment in my on my channel on my reaction. Uh, but yeah, that song was amazing. And I'm sorry I don't have her name down yet, but the new bassist, that girl killed that shit. That was amazing what she did. I went back and listened to several of my favorite Love Bites tracks prior to Judgment Day. Fammy, that's it. Am I saying it right? Fammy or Fami? What's up, Terry? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but it did make my top 10 list of songs I've reacted to this year. Um, but I I really like on that song. Like I said, they didn't just ease back in; they came back full force and even stepped up their game. But she's right there in it. They didn't try to downplay her any or like ease her in. She's equal, and that's the way it should be. Because some bands, the new guys doesn't get what they deserve. But as hard as they look to find the right person, I definitely think they found the right person. But she definitely holds her own in that. I can't wait to see them live, man. Uh, but yeah, I'm excited about the new album. Holy shit! Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the other thing, as good as the mix is with them, oh my god. Hey, hang on a second, I have to turn the heat off. I don't know why our heat kicked on. It's 72 degrees here. Holy shit. I don't know how the heat kicked on, but the vent's right here above my head. So I have my fan on, and then the heat kicked on. That just made it horrible. But yeah, the mix on that song was amazing. No one lacked, and uh, oh shit. Oh, I hate when I do. I've been forgetting names all day. Uh, is it Asami, the singer? Is that her name? Uh, she definitely her vocals have stepped up. Um, Terry, my day's been crazy busy, but awesome. Guy, they probably did have it. Asami, I was right. Yay! I hate when I say the wrong name. Yeah, I agree, Jonathan. That her vocals in this song, that's the best I've heard from her. And this may make some of y'all mad, but I've always thought she's a good singer, but I've always thought she just wasn't quite the right voice, that they needed a stronger singer. But in this song, she showed that she has what it takes. She stepped it up. So she evidently worked hard this in their little hiatus as well. But I was very, very, yeah. Water Walker, I agree with you 100%, man. Like I said in the video, it just yeah, you can tell, Jonathan, that they did not slack off during their hiatus, that they worked. They are just all of them, as I've said all along about them, they are the bar. They're the gold standard for metal music. Exactly, dude. Yeah, I agree 100%. Uh, but the mix, because they're all that good, the producer doesn't have to try to hide anybody in the mix. It's everybody's where they should be. You don't miss any bass, you don't miss any drums. It's all right there. And God, I'm trying not to cuss. I like I said in the video, I damn near jumped up, but my headphones are tied to this chair beside me. Oh, y'all may not have heard all of that. I know I edited some of it out because it was a little bit longer. But I have to keep my headphones tied to this chair beside me so I don't roll over it with my wheels. So I damn near jumped up on the song. Uh, and I didn't want to look like one of them asshat reactors, but I sure felt it. I was telling everybody at work, "Go listen to this song. Go listen to this song." I made my manager, he stood there and listened to it on his phone. I made him pull it up right then, because he's also a guitar player. But yeah, that holy shit, I cannot wait for the album. They really are. I and people want to see that. That's the part that bugs me. People want to see that shit. I don't get that. I don't want to see that. Uh, welcome back, James. We have been talking about Love Bites. uh, yeah. No, apparently you missed that, Terry. We were just talking about that earlier. I told them that this isn't weird for me doing this because I talk to myself just like this, even when I'm not on camera, when I'm alone. I talk to myself all the time. I've seen a couple. I haven't seen a lot. Uh, what the hell? Are you serious, dude? And he probably has what? A couple of 100,000 views? That that shit gets me. But James, I watched a few of them. I didn't watch all of them, but I've watched a few. Uh, Oh, Pele passed away? Oh, man. That dude was the shit when I was growing up. You are talking about the soccer player, right? Pele? Please don't tell me some rapper and you just left off Lil Pele. 82. Hey, you can't bitch about that, man. That's a good long life. Yeah, he was. Absolutely. Wow. No, I had not heard that. But 82, shit, if I make it to my 80s, I'll be good. Yeah. Um, when I first started doing my reactions, some people would bitch because I stopped too much. Some people would bitch because I didn't stop enough. And then some people would bitch because I stopped. And then some people go, look at him just banging his head. I'm like, you obviously didn't watch the entire video. I've never just sat there through an entire video. Yes, I remember the upside down kick. um, man, I'm glad y'all get my sense of humor. Uh, I had somebody get pissed at me the other day for a joke because they misunderstood it. Uh, they called me a pedo. Okay, I'm not the one that thought like that. You are. Um, where were we at? I try not to do that. I have done it, and I've stomped on vocals before. I've done that. Now, a lot of people get pissed because I won't back up like some reactors do, but my shit starts and stops exactly. So I don't have a delay from when I start the vocals again or wherever I pause. That's why I don't back up. I very rarely back up unless I'm trying to show you something, or if I just get the feeling they're going to bitch about this one. But I try never to interrupt a solo. I try to either stop if I feel it's coming right before or right after because I want to say something right then. But sometimes, I think I did a video. I did do a video today that I paused during the vocals because I didn't want to get too far away. I reacted to a "Motionless in White" song, and they made a reference to an '80s song, so I paused it pretty quick during the vocals because I didn't want to get too far away from it. And either I forget or the viewers forget what I was referring to. Uh, but I try not to just pause with you know the yeah, I agree too, but I try not to pause unless I have something to say. I don't want to just pause and go, "Oh boy," and all that stupid shit like that one reactor that I'm not going to say does. Uh, I I I'd watched 3 or 4 of his videos, and they were all the song didn't matter. He was jumping up and down. "Oh, why you gonna do me like that, boy?" and all this stupid shit. And I was like, "Jesus Christ, dude! Nobody believes that." But there's lots and lots of channels, and husband and wives or father and daughter teams have really taken off with reactions. Okay. Uh, I don't know. I saw all that shit. I used to check out a bunch of reactors, and I started narrowing them down. That's the point. I mean, Jonathan, I try to give my opinion or some input on it or why I feel the way I do, like it triggers a memory or some experience that I've had. Yeah, it's either the kids look bored or the parents look bored. Like, I don't want to do this, but hey, your channel's growing, you're starting to make money. Uh, but I want it to be about the music, but the show that I'm actually paying attention, I try to relate something to it or something like the uh with the Demi Lovato video that will be released today. I don't know how many people actually caught that because it's fairly subtle the way she does this transition, but I thought it was perfect touch. So I made sure I commented on that, but I want people to know that I'm listening and that I have something to relate to it or I have an opinion about it. And it's not just, yeah, boy. I could squeeze out fake tears. I could play songs and just phony cry. Those seem to do really well. If you cry, even though you don't sound sincere when you're saying the stupid shit that you're saying, if you shed a tear, like I've told y'all before, I'm an ugly crier and I've cried on like, I think 4 videos and I try so hard not to do it because I know I'm an ugly crier. So you think this is bad? You should see me cry. I get that, dude. Uh, man, both of them, Miyako and Midori, that is, and I would put money on it. I don't think there's a better dual guitar pair anywhere because it's not like they're playing simple shit like Rat in the 80s. They used to be one Rob and what's his face used to be my one of my favorites at the time because they did it in a different key, but man, the solos were so good. And now that I've seen them, nobody comes even close. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Jonathan. Oh yeah, yeah. Brandy, you are yeah. I think I've told y'all before. I watched an individual, I'll say it that way, react to "A Country Boy Can Survive" by Hank Williams Jr. And when he does this little opening thing, this guy said he was shredding, and I almost pissed myself. I was like, "You have no idea what shredding is, dude. That's just a little riff, little opening riff. That's not shredding. That's not even kind of shredding." But oh my god, so and people that are saying that they've never heard, and her bass tapping was amazing. That was so good. Uh, when these reactors are saying they've never heard of whoever it is, Queen or Led Zeppelin, bullshit. Some of these songs have been in commercials, movies. Anybody over, I'd say 20, 23, cannot say they haven't heard some of these songs. Grown-ups my age are reacting to going, "It's the first time I heard it." You're a damn lie. I mean, popular songs, not like most of the songs, and I tell y'all, there's been a few songs I've reacted to that I've heard, and I've told y'all, or told the viewers ahead of time, I've heard this song, but like I could play "We Are the Champions" and say it's the first time I heard, or Bohemian Rhapsody and say it's the first time I heard it. Bullshit. Even in genres of music you don't like, you've heard shit. Yeah, some people, I mean, and I'm not saying I never say stupid shit, in the moment on camera because sometimes I edit out some of the dumb shit I say or the space, but um no, Terry, the really bad ones y'all have never seen. Well, I mean, you've seen one. Hey, what's up, Keith? You've seen one because it was your reaction, but no. Wait, are you talking about my reaction? Well, making reaction. Yeah, no. The ones that I get really upset in, I delete. Y'all have never seen them. Um, that guy with tea and whatever the hell it was, tea and biscuits. UK rapper. Man, those dudes sold me on that shit. Oh yeah, Horsehead. Oh yeah. Um, Somebody told me last week to react to somebody. Where did I put that? Somebody told me oh wait. You remember all the people that got me mad for reals? Because there's some you haven't seen. What that? Uh, did I put it here? I can't find my note. Oh my god! I hope I don't accidentally pull that shit up again. Let's see. Cold Heart. Oh, Lil Tracy, Lil Baby, Lil Durk. Oh, let's not forget. Shit, I can't believe I forgot his name. Oh man, there's several that are just horrible. No, there's actually there's a few little ones I like. I don't like Lil Slim Dizzy Whistle. Where the hell did I put that note? I made a note. Somebody last week told me to react to someone and said how great they were, and it was pure dog shit. Oh, I shut it off. I don't think I made a minute into the song. Yeah, I know why everybody started doing the lil shit and everybody started putting tattoos on their face and all that silly shit. Um, Shit, I can't find that dude's song. But somebody last oh, there it is. Somebody asked me to react to um Brandy, there's probably some that are that or have them or probably should be called that, but they probably don't run around. Yeah, Lil Pump. I have a dude at work that likes Yeet, and he thinks it's funny to let me know that I'm listening to Yeet right now. Whoever it was that requested "Kids See Ghost, Feel the Love," that's a piece of shit. I will not be reacting to that. I tried. Lil Pump is a joke. Yeah, that's cool. We all have different tastes. I'm not going to criticize you for listening to him, but I can't do Yeet. I can't do Lil Pump. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Can't do that shit. Uh, oh, I can't stand Playboy Cardi either. Man, I think we can sit here for a long time talking about the artists I don't like, but that kind of makes it good. The ones I will actually react to, because if I don't like someone, I reacted to a song today. I don't want to tell you what song it is, but one of the songs I reacted to today, I really didn't care for, but the genre of music, but the song was okay. The video ruined the song, so that was pretty bad. Man, everybody else stop talking. Keep talking. Terry's got what? Almost 30 comments in here right now. Uh, yeah, I think when Yeet drops the song, it literally pops out of his ass. That shit's garbage, man. What is? Hey, James. Wait, there's a. Now I did like one song Kanye did. Oh, that's easy. Revive. Yeah, that's pretty much a piece of shit. I barely missed our daughter being born. I did not miss my son being born. The only reason I missed my daughter being born is because literally right after my wife got off the phone with me because I was at work, they gave her a shot to induce labor. So I got there just as they were cleaning her up. So we agreed when time to have a son or our next child. We didn't know he was a son until he came out of the box. Oh, there you go, guy. Oh, dude, for sure. That was awful presumptuous. I mean, well, but see, Terry, the reason they do that is because they know they're going to say all the shit people want to hear. Nobody wants to see me talk about how bad shit Yeet sucks and point. Notice that name's interchangeable. How bad Yeet sucks, and for me to point out why he sucks. So nobody wants to watch that. So naturally, those would not do well on my channel. And the three songs I tried to react to, I couldn't even get through because it was horrible. I don't like Travis Scott either. I don't understand the appeal of him. I think I've reacted to a couple of his songs. Yeah, that was definitely interesting. I really like that new song. I liked everything off the new Namafla album, but uh, yeah, man, that album easily, yeah, I could actually see it. But we haven't heard all of Love Bites' new album yet, so um, I've heard a few reactors that said something negative. Huh? That was depressing. I've never had a song so depressing I couldn't make it through it. Now, as far as sucks, um, was the name Jaden Smith? This guy, I think his name's AK Syrup or some stupid shit like that. Um, um, all right, I don't like Frank Ocean. Oh, Slump AK is what it was. Slump, and his song was AK Syrup. I don't like Ricky Hill. I won't react to Nick Natoli. I like his music, but he's not a real dude. Uh, that song sucked, dude. Yeet sucks. There's a few other guys that I forgot to put on the list when I had already blocked, decided not to react to them. I couldn't remember their dumbass names. Um, oh, dude, yes, I love NF. NF. Oh wait, did I miss a whole bunch of shit? Yes, we were discussing that earlier. That yes, Love Bite. That song is just amazing. Keith, I have several NF reactions up. He should be much bigger than he is. His skill set is way better than Eminem's, in my opinion. That dude is amazing. Yeah, NF should be a household name as far as rap goes. Well, even if you don't like rap, you have to admit he's got skills. But yes, I love NF. Yes, Juice World is overrated. Now, let me say, I think he was good at what he did, but yes, I do think he's overrated. Uh, just like with a handful of other guys, the fan base acts like they're the shit. They could do no wrong, but not everything Juice did was great. So yes, I agree that he is overrated, and all the hate that I caught the one time I criticized him was unjustified, but funny at the same time. Yeah, I know, Terry. Trust me, I know. That's why I use the reference all the time. 14-year-old rap fans. I totally know. People flip shit when I criticize people. Not as much now, uh, because something I said a long time ago is coming true. It has to. It's inevitable. Okay, I don't care one way or the other. As long as you come here and you be cool, we're cool. I don't judge people by being emo or that'd be dumb like me judging people for having tattoos on their face. That's not my thing, but I don't judge people for doing it. That doesn't mean I don't have an opinion of it. It's just I don't judge people that do it. Uh, I'm still trying to finish my list, just so y'all know. Um, my top 10, I still have two spot. Well, actually, one and a half spots. One spot don't have an artist on it yet. One spot has an artist. I'm just trying to pick which song it is that gets me. I'm sure they. I really like the Offspring. Um, why the hell am I? I almost dropped an F bomb. I've been saying an awful lot lately. As a comedian, that's something you do not say. You do not say or I don't know if that's my favorite, but it's definitely within the top 10. He's had a few songs that I really, really liked. They're really well put together. You could understand him. They were good songs. So I can't say for sure that that's it, but it may be. Uh, I don't know, dude. I'm just not that into Peep. I mean, I like some of his songs, but he's the artist I've reacted to the most. So still, so for me to sit here and try to remember that just ain't gonna happen. Uh, I did find it to be short, Guy. I really liked that song. I felt it should have been longer. It warranted being longer. I thought it was a really good song. Um, any classic artists like who? I mean, oh, are you talking about my top 10 list or that I like? Dude, I just commented on TikTok the other day. I watched a video of Merle Haggard playing a song that George Jones asked him to play, and I was just like, just oh, not on the list. No. Yeah, I agree, Guy. No, wait, let me look because I don't want to say no and be wrong, and then you watch it and then you go, "Hey, he lied." Um, no, as of right now, for songs I've reacted to this year, that's what this top 10 list is about. There are no classic artists on it, and I had to modify what's at number 4, which is weird. Um, my number 2 is not an artist that I would expected would have made my top 10, but it did. I have criteria for how I make my top 10 list, which is it kinda cracks me up when I do these top 10s, people will tell me I'm wrong. This is my top 10, not yours. I didn't say the top 10 songs that you heard. These are the top 10 songs I reacted to this year. But I have criteria that does it. So when y'all watch the video, hey, Jake, it's nice to see you, man. I hope you're doing well too. I'm doing great. I feel great. Super busy. Life's good. Woke up on top of the dirt. I'm not in prison. It's a good day. I hope you're doing well, dude. I really do. Uh, Waterwalker, I really have to say that Miyako Midori are my 2 favorite Japanese guitarists. That being said, that list that that list of the guitarists because they put in the work. You know, there are so many amazing guitarists in Japan, Japanese guitar players. I mean, it's crazy, dude. Uh, but they're the ones that speak to me the most. I get the most feeling from them. But man, you could just sit there and go on for days and days and days about Japanese guitarists. You can't do that with any other country in the world. Have it be such a tight raced. What the hell? Race. I oh, I think he's great. Yes, Saki and Hazuki for sure. Uh, but like I said, they have so much talent that it's really hard. You know, you said you got like 4. It's really hard to sit down and form a list with them. I mean, because when I'm doing these reactions, I'm really listening to the guitars as a guitarist. But man, they are just so damn good. Yeah, like I said, the list just goes on and on. It's not like in America where you go, okay, well, I can. That's pretty easy. I can form a top 10 for my opinion, and okay, and my top 10 does not include some that some people think it should be. Um, yeah, artist. Period, Brandy. Since you brought that up, artists, period. I mean, look at the drummers, the bassists, the singers. I mean, solid world-class talent. And there, I stand firm with that. Not another country in the world comes close to the level of musicians in America or in Japan right now. I'm not saying there aren't other great musicians anywhere, but as far as the talent pool, yeah, let me say it that way. The talent pool in Japan, I don't think any other country comes close to having that much. I mean, it's she may be. I mean, some people have different. Yeah, Jonathan, I agree. It doesn't matter how in America, in the American market, it does seem to matter. Those are my top two favorite Japanese drummers. Uh, what's up, Terry? Uh, but yeah, Jonathan, that is exactly right. The level of talent and yeah, like I said, female doesn't matter. It does in the American market, but still, the female musician, Japanese female musicians blow away the majority of American artists that are held to such a high. Ooh, look at them. uh, but yeah, it's insane. And when I talk to people and they just kind of dismiss it, what the hell is wrong with you? How I don't understand that mentality. You say you want this, here it is. Nah, it's almost like a 14-year or a 8-year-old. I want ice cream. Here you go. Not that one. How about this one? No, not that one either. It's ice cream. Oh, for sure. I mean, that's why whenever somebody suggests a Japanese band, I I I'm ready. I have I feel bad that I missed out for so long on this. I mean, uh Loudness, I loved Loudness back in the '80s, and I didn't know about the other bands that were huge in Japan, but, we didn't have the internet and all that shit, so I can use that as my excuse. Oh, shit, hang on a second. Oh, shit. When I talk JJ, I agree with you 100%, and I talk about that all the time. James, some of the top guitars that, you know, a lot of people sleep on, not older people. Yes, Lonesome Blue is coming along well. Jerry Reed, Glenn Campbell, uh, some of the best guitarists ever, and neither one of them were rock. They could play rock, but they weren't rock. Roy Clark, and he pissed me off because he had little fat fingers, and man, I've spent so much time stretching my damn fingers out to make chords. Chet Atkins, oh yeah, for sure. There's a lot of talent, but they like those old guys from back then, just like the Japanese players now. They put in their work. You know, a lot of guys talk about how great Ingve Malmsteen is. He's not. He's good, but he pretty much sticks to what he knows. He doesn't branch out. It's pretty much the same shit being regurgitated. That's my opinion, of course. As you can tell, I'm not. I can appreciate what he does. I like watching him play with orchestras, uh, or symphonies, I should say. Later, Terry. Oh, Brandy. There is no soul in his music, dude. Uh, there's no soul in Ingve's music. He made his name for himself, and that's pretty much all he lives off of. Uh, is he a good guitar player? Yeah. Upper level? Yeah. But he doesn't do anything different. It's pretty much all the same shit, and that gets old. But yeah, he ran out with me. Uh, but yeah, Lonesome Blue, that last song I reacted to was great. I'm hoping that I get some more soon. Yeah. Steve Morris is really good. I don't know that I know Dixie Dregs, maybe. Uh, yeah, that's basically what, Yngwie's that's what's in his repertoire, uh, is doing those arpeggios and sweep picking. Okay, well, it gets old, dude. I mean, there's so many other guitars out there that are pushing themselves and becoming better, like all the Japanese guitar players. You can tell, like we said earlier with Love Bites, you know they did not sit on their ass during their hiatus. They were practicing, they were writing, they were ready for when the time was right. Uh, you see all these other guys that are just going around living off their name, playing the same old shit. That gets boring, in my opinion. Uh, Warren D. Martini is who I was trying to think of earlier. Sorry, that's just how my mind works. All right, Brian. I'll add before I say I add this, Ryan, let me ask you something. You ain't the guy that asked me to react to Kids See Ghost, are you? Oh, I mean, Keith. Why did I say Ryan? Oh, no, no, I was talking to him, right? Okay. Okay, good, Ryan. I'm glad because that song sucked. But I screenshotted your song. I'll get to it as fast as I can. Um, the US does have some great players, but they don't get pushed. Oh, I'm sure. I don't think they released their best song first. So I expect much better songs. I mean, songs where I probably will rip my headphones off my head, jumping up and down, being dumbass. And just so y'all know, because of how hard I work on it, I got my blue eyes from my light ring. Anyways, um, when you see one of those dumbass reactions from me, you'll know it's genuine because I fight really hard not to do that. I don't want to be that reactor. So I work really, really hard not to be going, ah! So if you ever see me do that, you'll know it's genuine because I don't want to do that. But Guy, yes, the US has some great young players or some great players, period, but they don't get pushed. That's not what's making the money, which is ridiculous. What makes the money is that shitty rap that JJ mentioned earlier. It's the same garbage being regurgitated. And it's sad that most of the fans buying into that shit don't realize they're being screwed over. Hey, Ryan, that's a good thing, dude. um, Jonathan, I've pointed that out many, many times uh, with Japanese bands, not just Love Bites, but instead of doing what people would expect, like just shredding and they're being okay, oh yeah, it fits the song. They will choose something melodic and complex over just playing fast. And even when they play fast, I agree with that too. But yes, Guy, the US is just too, it's all about the money. That's why all the rappers are sounding the same. That's why it's just being force fed. These kids don't have any other well, they do have options, but it's not being pushed. They're not listening to the shit that's positive with a positive message. You know, like with the Japanese bands, that message that they give so much is a message of hope. I can do this. You can do it. Come here, get up. You know, that's why me and my granddaughter love Revive. She gets the message. They do trade off well. Yeah, but the Japanese uh, talent is just there's just so many, and again, it comes down to hard work and doing what you're supposed to do. Not okay. I made a hit album. Now I can just be a rock star. Hey, Jonathan, on that, um, yeah, Guy, for sure. Jonathan, I used me and my kids went to two uh, big festivals And I pointed out, you know, these bands, it costs us $40 a ticket to go see um, these bands on these festivals, and all the young bands were hungry, and they played like they were hungry, and they gave it. It was great. And then the headliner comes on like, "Oh yeah, look at me, I'm the shit." I mean, when Stone Sour headlined the Avalanche tour, all the opening acts just crushed it. And when Stone Sour came on, I think we watched like 3 songs and left. It just was not that good. And it's time for my step off camera moment. I wish my allergies didn't do that. What is up, TY? Welcome. We have been having a great time. I mean, time is flying by. I can't believe we have less than an hour. Y'all have made this amazing. I appreciate that so much. Um, but yeah, you got these young bands that are not trying to knock your dick in the dirt with the price of the ticket. And I hope you do too. We appreciate that. I'm sure it's going to be great. Uh, but they're not charging all that money. They're coming out doing meet and greets for free, doing autographs for free, doing pictures for free. Uh, and then you got the other bands that are just taking it to the fans. Paul Stanley tries to justify their ticket prices and all their extra shit as so only the true fans. No, it's not only the true fans. It's the fan that has that kind of disposable cash. See, Jonathan, they may have been. I saw them on the first Hell Freezes Over tour, and we paid $50 a ticket, which I wasn't happy about, but that was supposed to be. Um, if I said the pandemic didn't affect it, that would be a lie. It did affect it, but like when we went and saw Alice Cooper in, turns out it was October. I thought it was December. When we saw Alice Cooper and Ace Frehley, uh, nobody was wearing. Well, maybe a few people wore masks, but there was no 6 foot boundaries. And guess who did not get sick after spending hours with all those people not wearing masks? Me and my wife came out of it just fine. Uh, but yeah, I think it did impact it, but I don't think it impacted it to a certain degree. I think people are taking advantage of it, going, "Look, we're taking this chance for you. We're coming out, so we're gonna charge more." That's how I feel about it. Um, well, I know that's why we didn't see Foreigner, because they canceled the show, and they said it was because of that, which was ridiculous. Hey, you did? That's cool. I saw them in, Cedar Park, Cedar Park, Texas. We had really good seats. Not as good as I did for Travis Tritt, but when we went and saw Travis Tritt, we were so close. When Travis's people took pictures of the crowd, which they always do, you could see me and my wife. Not me go, "See that guy? That's me." You could see me sticking out, physically recognize who I was. Oh, in New Jersey? I lived in New Jersey for a short time. Guy, it depends on who you're going to see. The tickets for us to go see Travis Tritt was not bad, and we were super close. Alice and Ace was not bad. I was going to go see Judas Priest, Vixen, and I think it was Queensryche, and they were advertising the tickets for 60 something bucks. And I was like, dope. The day they went on sale, they skyrocketed to 300 and something. I was like, I'm not paying that. You're out of your damn mind. Kid Rock's doing a really cool thing. A lot of people seem like they don't like him. I like him. I mean, not like a super fan, but I do play one of his songs all the time on my guitar and sing it. But what he started doing is scalping tickets to his own show. They buy up all the tickets. I think he said the concessions. Okay, so that was the same thing here. Zeplica. I'm not going to pay that. I don't care. I don't care if the band shows me to my seat. I won't pay that because there's so many young bands out there that are hungry and putting on a great show. I don't want to do that. And most of these guys, you just saw Wasp in November. Uh, I used to really like Wasp. Hey, since you know who Wasp is, I don't know how long you've been a fan. Uh, for a while, when Blackie first switched to guitar, they had a blonde-haired guitar bassist named Johnny Rod. I actually met him. He kept me from beating up a guitar player in an old band that he was in. Oh, Brandy, that's dope, man. That has to be amazing. A guy, from what I heard, that's actually cheap compared to what she was originally selling them. Oh, 67. Then you absolutely have to know. You got me beat by 12 years. Um, so yeah, Johnny Rod, who played bass in Wasp for a while when Blackie first went back to guitar, he was in a band called King Cobra with Carmine Apiece, and a band that I was managing opened for them, and I almost got in a fist fight with Mick Sweeta, one of the guitar players, and Johnny got involved, broke it up, and straightened things out. But yeah, me and Mick did not see eye to eye at all. Um, but Carmine was amazing. He is tied for Alice Cooper for the top two celebrities that I've met as far as musicians go. The best comedian I've ever met was Carl LeBeau. He was Sam Kinnison's best friend. Oh, that's why I just saw a post from her on Instagram. I guess I didn't read the whole thing. I was hurrying through it. Yeah, Ryan. Kevin Hart's not the only one doing that. I really wanted to go see shit. Not shit. Shit's free. I can see his face. He's currently my favorite comedian. I wanted to go see him because he just came to Austin and his tickets were $1,000. I'm not paying $1,000 to see anybody. Now, my first one was in 78, I think. I went and saw Kiss. That's the first concert I went to was Kiss. And that was I'm spending a night at his house and he spent a night at my house. And then we went. Oh man. I loved early Kinnison. Towards the end, Carlin got kind of but I loved early Carlin. Um oh shit, the Outlaws. Um in the 80s, I was a bouncer when I first started working in clubs. I got hired as a bouncer because of my martial arts. Yes, he did get, and he got really cynical, not funny cynical towards the end. Um, oh wow, you saw Kiss on their first tour. Damn, you got me beat. They were already a well-oiled machine by the time I saw them. But shit, what was I talking about? Oh, Sam Kinison towards the end. See, I opened for Carl LeBeau. Carl LeBeau was his best friend, and Sam actually died in his arms when he had the head-on collision. Oh, Astrodome, that is old. uh, oh wow, Susie Quattro, man, I liked her. Uh, she she also played Leather Tuscadero, Pinky Tuscadero's younger sister on Happy Days. Um, but man, I've never seen any of those bands, and I like all of those bands. As far as live, I've never seen any of them live. Uh, Yeah, I saw Van Halen. It had to be early '80s. Uh, it just, yeah. That don't get me wrong, concert's great. David Lee Roth's a douche. I met him in the hotel. Met David down in the bar, the hotel they were staying in. Well, you got me beat. I quit going to the Scorpions. I do have a Scorpion story. Um, yeah, I used to go to concerts all the time, just live and breathe for concerts. And then one day I think it was when the price started jacking up really high. Like, there's no way I would go see Kiss, or not excluding the lip sync, excluding that they suck. I would not go see them. Oh, Black and Blue. Uh, I met Jamie St. James when they opened for Kiss on an Animalized tour. Uh, and that was in Austin at the Frank Irwin Center. Uh, shit, what was I saying? Oh shit, I would love to see Godzilla played live. Oh, Heaven and Hell, dude, Jonathan. Yeah, I've said all along that Dio was the only person to step into that position at that time. He was perfect to go into that spot. And I'm not saying he filled Ozzy's shoes. I'm just saying he filled that spot. He was the perfect fit. Um, Still trying to remember what the hell I was going to say. So I'm going back up. Oh, the Scorpions. I won tickets in the '90s to go see Alice Cooper and the Scorpions, and I chose to go to work over going to the show, so I gave my friend the tickets and he went. It depends on how big the money is. I'm a stingy son bitch, man. Uh, oh yeah, the Mob Rules. I think Heaven and Hell is probably my favorite song that they did with Dio. I think I'm trying to think. Um, because I sing that song all the time. I mostly love the beginning of it. That whole "Sing me a song, you're a singer." I love that. I don't mind standing for the concerts. It's just the pain. Oh wow, shit, that would be dope, Jonathan. I would hell yeah. Oh, Die Young's a good song. I had tickets to see Bandmate in Dallas, Texas, but something came up last minute and I sold them. So whoever that person was that got the last minute tickets, you're welcome. Oh, Water Walker, dude, that would be. Oh my god, what a concert that would be! Holy shit! I hear so many people that shit on Iron Maiden. They are one of the few bands that seem to get better as they age. I mean, damn, dude. Um, my that would be a good name for the tour. Um, uh, Ty, the only show that I've seen where everybody sat down is when me and my wife went and saw Aerosmith on a Nine Lives tour. Uh, a band called Talk Show opened for them. Talk Show was actually the Stone Temple Pilots without Scott Weiland, whoever that guy was that started singing for them. No one gave a shit. No one stood up. No one cheered until he said, "Well, Aerosmith's fixing to come out," and everybody cheered. And I'm not making this up. He literally went, "Oh, that's all it takes? Aerosmith." Everybody cheered. Aerosmith. I'm like, "You're a moron, dude. You're going to stand there and just say Aerosmith so people will cheer?" They sucked so hard. I mean, the entire place sat down. Yeah, I saw that too, Brandy. That's why I said that was a good that would be a good title for that. But yeah, absolutely. That would be man, that would be an amazing show. Shit. But yeah, I honestly think for it to catch on in the US, that Japan had a big festival come through here. Um, that would just I would hope that it got I would hope that it would draw the attention. I mean, all they need's some exposure. You know, I tell people all the time, you have to hear this, and they half-ass listen to it. And I'm like, you're not even paying attention. That just drives me crazy. You sit there and say you want metal music, here it is. And a lot of it, not just a little, it's an entire buffet. All you can eat. Man, I used to love Motorhead when they first hit. Damn. Uh, I think I got burned out on the song, The Ace of Spades. I still love the Ace of Spades, but they had a song on that album called The Road Crew. I always loved that song. Oh, wow. See, I'm not a big Zeppelin fan. I think they were way overrated. And the fact of what they did with the song Days Confused, screwing over that guy who actually wrote, recorded it, sang it, and recorded it, and released it on his own album, I thought that was just shitty. Yeah, James, I have to agree with you. Right now, you know, they're being forced this shitty rap and country rap. They're being force fed that, and they're all like, "Yeah, it's good." No, it's not. It's not even kind of good. And the rappers that are good, that have something positive to say, that refuse to give in to the industry and sign, they're the ones that get buried and covered up. Yeah, I agree. There's not, there's a few bands that I like, but if you compare them to the Japanese bands, shit. Oh, dude, I can't do that. I I can't even listen to shit that I like all day long for 10 hours. I have to throw something else in. Yeah, but Dazed and Confused is the song I was talking about that they stole from that guy who just recently won his court case against them. They didn't even kind of change it. Yeah, Jonathan. It's kind of like in junior high. Oh shit, that guy's wearing those shoes. Well, then we need to wear those shoes. Hey, these shoes suck, but they're cool and everybody's wearing them. Rah rah. But that's honestly what I think about the rap scene right now, excluding the good artists that should be getting promoted. It's just the same garbage. You got to be smoking some weed. You got to shoot somebody. You got to be banging someone's girlfriend, or she's got to be swallowing your kid, or it's in the back of the car, something like that. Oh, and stay in your lane, and you got to go. That's got to be in a rap song for it to be good. Guy from the K-pop songs you had me react to, their videos quality wise are second to none. No one even comes close to putting out the quality as far as clarity and shit to anyone. No, I wouldn't go see Metallica if they were playing at the city park about 5 blocks from my house. Oh, see, I have no respect for Eminem. I liked him back in the day, but I don't like him now. Uh, uh, Tom McDonald, Samson, NF, um, There's a few other ones, but those come right off the top of my head. There's a Mexican girl called Snow the Product. I really liked her, but she seems I don't know what she's doing right now. As far as releasing stuff. Yeah, James, guy had me reacting to J bands. I mean, K bands, but they started blocking my videos, so I'm not trying to do that. Damn, we're already down to 30 minutes. Man, y'all have made this like the best one of the year. That's outstanding. We're only missing a couple of guys that are normally here, Gary and Mark. But I knew Gary might not make it. He had already told me, and Mark said he might not make it because of his internet connection. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe Mark is one that told me, but Gary always has a bad connection. As far as Eminem goes, I used to say I loved Eminem until I went through his entire catalog. No, I didn't know there was a Love Bites radio show. I'm guessing he didn't because he's not here. I can't remember if it was him or Mark that said they were having a problem. Maybe it was Gary that said that he wasn't sure if he's going to make it or not. Maybe they both told me that. Well, they do giggle a lot. I've watched interviews with them. Yeah, I like old Anthrax. Um, Man, I haven't listened to them in a long ass time, but yeah. Uh, but yeah, "I'm the Man" used to be my favorite Anthrax song. The live version, not the studio version, the live version. Uh, Toxic Masculinity, did he really say that? Has he not heard his solo? Did he, like, record one solo, but they inserted another one? Ugh. Oh, Body Count? That's a good song. Oh, shit, you're gonna see Anthrax? That's dope. You know that, Scott is married to Meatloaf's daughter, right? Unless they've gotten divorced, but they were married for a long time. Um, I like a band called Wild Dogs from back then. Uh, Everybody knows I like Venom. They were really my first way in. I think I discovered them on accident. Oh, I did discover them on accident. I was in a record store flipping through records, and I saw the album cover, and I was like, "Yep, let me try this." Make sure you tell Gary I said the same thing. Um, I haven't checked my email, so I don't know if he's messaged me. But yeah, he had made a comment on one of my videos that said he wasn't sure if he'd make it. But yeah, I hope all of you have a great year, man. I'm going to try to make this year better for my videos. Uh, and even though they kind of got pissed off, or some people have gotten pissed off, I don't think YouTube got pissed off. I'm going to post some more jokes on this channel. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. um, yeah, let's see, Sacrifice and oh, speaking of that kind of music, did y'all when Joey left Slipknot and he was in a band called Murder Dolls? Did y'all ever listen to that? I really like it. I had a cover band at the time with my daughter and a friend of mine who plays drums, and we did Murder Dolls version of White Wedding. I really like it. My drummer didn't care for it so much, but you're outvoted 2-1. We're gonna play it. Oh wow, really? Yeah, they're kind of twisted. There's some pretty sick shit in there. But yeah, I like the Murder Dolls. Um, Another band that I like that I don't hear a lot of people listen to is Is hang on, I gotta make sure I get the name right because I don't want to tell y'all the wrong band. Yeah, Wednesday 13. That was who it was. Yep. Um, have y'all ever listened to the band Dope? My favorite song by Dope, and it's on my playlist for when I'm out in the country, mowing pasture, is Die MF or Die. That's my favorite song by Dope. And they have a song called Addiction. I really like that one too. That's my two favorite songs by Dope. I don't hear a lot of people talk about them. My daughter usually hooks me up with some good bands, but she's not. She doesn't ask me to react to all of them. Some she'll tell me you probably should react to this, but for the most part, she just finds some interesting shit and she messes. Matter of fact, I got one on my phone right now that I'm supposed to listen to. I haven't opened it yet. Um, I don't know if I can get away with saying this. I know I. You know what, Brandy? I'm not sure. I literally just looked at them. Hang on a second. I don't think it's Phil. Let me Google who to see who the singer is. Edsel Dope is. Oh, there you go. Edsel Dope is the lead singer of Dope. Guy, you said you might have heard addiction. It goes, she's like cocaine, heroin, alcohol, and Vicodin. She's my addiction. My addiction. Uh, so yeah, Edsel Dope is the lead singer of Dope. But Phil could fill that spot. He's got the voice for it. If Brandy was going to come to America to ride horses, she'd come right here to Texas. I have a place like 15 miles from here. We're going to go horseback riding. Oh, I thought they were releasing a new video. I saw it came up on my um my YouTube start page. I thought it said a new video was coming out. I love Whiskey Dust, man, and I think they're being slept on. You know, in our little group when we talk, people know, but I think they're being slept on. I think they deserve to be getting way more attention than they're getting. I think it's building slowly, but I think they should be more known than they are. And there's a Korean metal band called Rolling Quartz. I really like them, and I think they're slept on too. Yes, that's it. Water Walker. That's what popped up on my. But I was trying to get all this shit done. So yes, for sure. I mean, we could probably spend an entire live stream and then some just talking about all the great Japanese artists, singers, drummers, bassists, guitar players. And you even got to give keyboardists, but there's just so many. Mark, what's up, buddy? We literally just were talking about you. Glad you made it. I know it probably won't be long, but we are glad you're here, buddy, because we were talking about you and Gary. Really glad you made it. In case you get cut off, buddy, I hope you have a great new year. Just in case we get cut off. Yes, that's what woke you up. You felt evil going, Mark. Yeah, Mark, make sure you read Water Walker's comment right below yours. But yeah, that's being yes on YouTube. You're that is I cannot argue with you, dude. Um, no, I actually had to Google that, Keith. We had to discuss that back when I was still on a radio station or a radio show. Um, no, they are not the only one, or they're one that I prefer, but they are not the only one. It's just not pres pushed. And TY, you are absolutely correct. If they were Japanese, they would be way down the list. 100%. Man, this has been so. I'm not going away. I want to say this one thing about this has been amazing. All of y'all jumped on here quick. People that we were worried about missing showed up. Um, I agree with you again, dude. I can't not agree with that. But all of y'all jumped on here. This has been fantastic. And Jake dropped in for a minute. That was cool. I haven't talked to him in a whole minute. So that was cool. But man, I just love y'all being on here and the conversations. I try to get other people to come because y'all are just the most amazing people. If we ever got to visit in public one day, but it'd be harder to just talk than like this. But y'all are the kind of people I would hang out with in real life. Uh, uh, that's funny that you said that, Brandy. You will see a video. I finished editing it. It will be uploaded today. Somebody suggested her and a song last week. So it's the song is it's a ghost song. Um, but I literally just reacted to her. Um, Square Hammer. That's crazy that you said that. But yes, I've already shot it, edited it, and it's ready to upload. I got 2 videos finished editing and getting ready to upload, and then I'll try to get them all up. But man, yeah, I wish every live stream could be like this. This has been a blast, man. Oh, I didn't forget. I love Aldius. I love them, and yeah, Water Walker. Yeah, yeah. The list just goes on and on. Like I said, we could spend an entire live stream and then some going over my time just talking about how great these artists are. I mean, it's crazy. Like I said, I feel silly that I didn't know sooner how long I've had the internet, how long I've been doing this. Uh, hey, that's not being a creep, man. Oh, she does? Might have to check that out. I really dug the song that I reacted to. Uh, maybe. Yes, I do know that. People point that out to me quite often. But yeah, I do know that. But Aldius is such a great band, and they get shit for views on my channel. See, y'all have more time than I do because I'm editing and I got to spend time with my family. I love spending time with my family. Don't get me. That's why it has to be a part of it. I can't just blow my family off. Got to take care of the farm. Uh, I should have my video camera on so y'all can see. I get a little temperature notification at the bottom of my screen. Well, yeah, any man should. But the temp, I keep getting warnings. The temp's on the rise. The temp's dropping. The temp's on the rise. The temp's dropping. Temp's on the rise. Temp's dropping. It's kind of funny. Um, but still, uh, um, shit. Who's that band I'm trying to think of? I mean, there's some bands that have been around since the '80s that are still in Japan, anyways, super popular. Uh, I just think they should be a bigger band than they are. They're just so damn good. I mean, it that list is so close. Well, Mark, I mean, why wouldn't you? And guitar players and singers and drummers. I mean, it's the complete package. Shit, if it's only 12 steps, that would be amazing. I mean, I've reacted to them, but nobody seems to care. And the whole thing on this, Guy, you're one of my patrons. It doesn't matter what y'all ask me to do there. I don't have to worry about views. I give y'all what y'all want. But YouTube punishes me, so I have to balance that out. Oh, that's dope. I mean, loudness, man, I still love Rock and Roll Crazy Nights. That's one of my all-time favorite songs. I don't give a shit where I'm at. If it comes on, I crank it and I sing it. I love that song. Oh shit. I'm not sure how many of these Japanese girls learn to play, but all of them, and I mean every single one has fantastic right hand. Probably the same reason my picking hand's quicker than my fretting hand. Well, similar, not exactly the same, I would hope. Guy, how could anyone not be? I mean, come on, dude. Oh, me too. I think I even said in my reaction, I figured they would come back at least as good as they were, but good God, they surpassed that by a long shot. Oh, that's true. Oh, I bet she could, but not legally. Yeah, and like I pointed out, they're constantly challenging themselves, and they rise to meet that, or they exceed that. They they do exactly what a band should do. When I mentioned Iron Maiden earlier, they're one of the few bands that, as they get older, they play faster without losing their clarity, or at least everything I've seen, they're still clear. Uh, they are talented musicians. All these Japanese bands that just keep getting better is because they don't go, okay, I'm good enough. They're constantly pushing themselves to be better. We benefit from that. You know, I pointed out all the time, AC/DC is, with the exception of Fly on the Wall and Flick of the Switch, has released the same album. Well, maybe Back in Black was different, but in a better way. Pretty much released the same album over and over and over and over and over and over. They made a career out of it. I'm not shitting on them. But they found something that worked, and that's what they do. I'm right there with you, Water Walker. But um, that's fine that they've done that, but they just keep getting so much better, man. I tell people that all the time. All the video I've seen of them, I haven't got to catch them live, but all the video I've seen them live, they're better and faster than they used to be. Um, shit. Jonathan said, go back and listen to Older Maiden, even though it was really good at the time. It just seems, even if they're playing the same damn song, it just sounds slower. That sounds like Angus. That dude, he's got the right mindset for what he does. You know, I agree, Jonathan, 100%. Um, that as if it was possible, they just got better. And that is a great quote. Hey, Ryan, thanks for being here, buddy. I hope you have an amazing new year and hopefully see you next Thursday because I will be back for my first show of 2023. Or first show, first live stream. I'm sorry. um, but yeah, we still got 9 minutes. Man, I appreciate y'all so much. This is awesome. Every time I sit down with y'all, it's like old friends. I feel like I actually know y'all in real life. And if I ever ran into y'all in real life, it would be just like friends I've had since I was in sixth. I almost dropped an F bomb. Since I was in the sixth grade, which I do have friends. I actually have a couple of friends I've been friends with since kindergarten. Um, None. We just have cows, guy. That it requires way too much effort, and I don't have that. Oh, it's Pizza Planet from Toy Story. Can you see now? It's Pizza Planet from Toy Story. I almost pulled it up too far. You almost saw my boobs. Yeah, from Toy Story. I love Toy Story. Um, I've always with the Scorpions. Oh, you never saw Toy Story? Oh, wait, I guess if you don't have kids, you probably never saw Toy Story or weren't young at the right age. I seen Toy Story and I watch it quite often. My granddaughter now and then will just go, let's binge watch Toy Story. So we'll watch all of them. But fortunately I like them. So, um, all right, let me try to get back to the thing. Jonathan, I don't think so. That's one of the best things about Love Bites is, oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's something y'all wanted to say. Oh no, it will. It will get you demonetized. It's the nipple thing. So yeah, that'll get you. And it's not like I got a nice set anymore. So either way, not like when I was young and ripped or fatter. When I was fatter, I had a pretty decent set. I called them moobs, man boobs. But now that I'm not fat anymore, or as fat as I was. Um, but yeah, Love Bites, you can hear influences of the artists that they like in their songs, but it's not like they copied them. You just hear the influence, but it's still them. So that's the shit. Um, but with the Scorpions, yeah, I was trying to get back that way. The Scorpions, they weren't like blistering, but very melodic. Their solos fit their songs. You know, when I saw, oh shit, I said Black and Blue open for Kiss on Animalized. It was not Animalized. Queensryche opened for them on Animalized on the leg that I saw, anyways. And as much as I like Queensryche, live, a lot of the solos just sounded like they threw them in, like they weren't even part of the song. And I did not like that, which sucks because I really like. No, I am not. um, but yes, the Scorpions were very melodic, and that was something that was unique for them. That or for bands that they weren't. It wasn't about look how fast I can play or anything like that. And I think the Shanker brothers are both underrated guitarists. Uh, but it fit the song so well. When you listen to their music, you don't go, "What the hell did they do that for?" It fits really well. I really like that about the Scorpions. I like the Scorpions long before Love It First Sting. Uh, and speaking of Shankers, I really like MSG, and I think they are underrated as well. And another band that's really, oh yeah, Animal Magnetism, The Zoo. Yep, that's the second song, the second Scorpion song I learned how to play. Falling in Love was the first one. Uh, and I was just the singer in that band, but the guitarist taught me the song. And then I learned The Zoo on my own one day, just screwing around. But Still Loving You is off Love It First Sting, not Animal Magnetism. Um, uh, shit, where was I going? Uh, Y&T, I think they're a great band. Oh, they are not very friendly with each other at all, for sure. But they're both outstanding guitarists for their styles. But Y&T is such a good group, and it. One day at work, I said, "Okay, Google, play Y&T for hours." It was just great songs. Uh, my favorite, my favorite Y&T song is "Summertime Girls." Next is "Don't Stop Running," and oh shit, there's one more. UFO did have some great songs too. Yeah, I 100% agree that Y&T is so underrated, and the fact that Motley Crue's very first, they didn't show that in The Dirt, but the first show that Motley Crue did, they opened for Y&T. The fact that Motley Crue outdid Y&T as far as in the overall picture of things is just disgusting. Mean Streak, oh shit, I love Mean Streak. Man, yeah, I love that song. Uh, and Contagious, that's another Y&T song that I just love. Rescue Me. I like Bloody Wood. I've reacted to them. Oh yeah, see these bands, and that's the great thing. Oh shit, we've only got 2 minutes left. Man, this is why I love this. We're all close in age. We all get television references, movie references. Well, so I missed the movie reference there, but it wasn't a grown-up movie, so that one goes. But music, when somebody says, it's very rare that somebody says bands from our eras that we go, huh? Like I said, Y&T, and it's just boom, 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 boom. UFO uh, is outstanding, man. I love this, and every time y'all show up, I know it's gonna be a dope stream. I love, love, love this. So for my minute and a half, man, I appreciate all of y'all have done for me, all the support, showing up, all that shit. I appreciate that so much. I hope y'all have a great, safe New Year's. That's another thing, Ty. We all like J metal, so absolutely. That's why this is the perfect group to be in. I mean, we all get all of it, and nobody's shitty at each other. We have great conversations, and even on stuff that we don't 100% agree on, we all understand we're grown-ups. That's your opinion, and this is my opinion, and you're allowed to have your opinion, and I'm allowed to have mine. Nobody's sitting here going, uh, "Oh wow, man, hey, yeah, Jonathan, I hope to have, oh, I don't hope, it will be up, but it'll probably be later. That I have 2 videos, one other one to finish editing and yours. And yours is gonna be minimal editing. I'm trying to do that uncut shit. But man, thank y'all so much. And I hope you have a great new year. Be safe, and I will see y'all next Thursday. We got 8 seconds and counting. So please be safe. Peace, man. I had to click back on just to approve that comment. Yes, we are living in some crazy ass times.